Hey guys, welcome to yet another no expense video from myself. So today I thought I would share with you a summing up. It's not really a review because it's not a technical review. This is just a which phone would I prefer out of the two, because I was looking to replace my daily driver, my little phone that I carry around with me, or not so little phone, because I have a Mate 20X, which is rather large, and it's kind of sometimes just too big to be carrying with you. So I was looking to replace it, and my choices that I came up with was the S10e, Samsung S10e Galaxy, or the Honor 20 Pro. Very similar phones in a lot of ways, similar price point. I believe you can get this for $569 at the moment, and this one is $549. Similar specs in a lot of ways. So this is not going to be a super technical review. I'm not going into a lot of depth about cameras, etc, etc. I'm going into day-to-day use. That's what's important to me. Now, I looked online, I tried to find reviews that summed up these phones to try and see which one I prefer. Couldn't find a comparison, so here we go. It's more about how the phone feels in your hand, the size of the phone, how it works, just as a daily phone. Now, to sum up straight away, well, we should just use the fingerprint sensor, because, okay, we can't, I've got to put my PIN number in, so just do that quickly off screen, because I've not started it. There you go. To sum up the two, they both feel nice in the hand, and that, to me, that's really important. Probably the Samsung has the edge here. It's a slightly smaller phone. The Honor 20 Pro is a 6.26-inch screen, and the Samsung, I believe, is a 5.8 to be exact. But the screens, they're comparable. I mean, the Samsung has an AMOLED display screen. The Honor has an LCD. Now, obviously, the AMOLED is a better screen, but it's kind of preference. Don't see a massive difference when I compare the two. So there you have it there. The 6 gig of RAM on the Samsung, 8 gig on the Honor 20. 128 gig storage on the Samsung, 256 on the Honor 20 Pro. The Samsung does have an SD card slot. The Honor 20 Pro does not. Both dual SIM, I believe, depending on which model you get. Speakers, that's an important factor to me. Now, the Samsung, for the size of the phone, it has dual speakers. It has one either end. The Honor 20 Pro only has the one. Let me get that off there. Now, the Samsung does win on sound quality, I've got to say. It's only marginal, giving the Samsung maybe 9 out of 10, and the Honor 20 Pro 8.5. It's very slight, but it is better. In the hands, Samsung wins again. Feels better. It's a smaller display, it's easier, it's a little bit lighter. The Samsung weighs in at about 150 grams, and the Honor 20 Pro is 180. It does feel better in the hand. Both look very nice. I mean, you've got quite a discernible bump with the camera on the back of the Honor 20 Pro, and slightly less, I guess, on the Samsung. Performance, both very snappy. There's not a lot of difference. Again, the Samsung might have the edge, but there is nothing between them. Camera-wise, the Honor 20 Pro's cameras, and you have to look into technical reviews on this because I'm not going to review the cameras. It's just about how it feels as a daily driver. The Honor 20 Pro's cameras I know are very good. The reviews say they're amazing. Samsung's are very good. You have to make your own decision, read your reviews on that. Honor 20 Pro, bigger battery. Samsung has a 3100 milliamp battery and the Honor 20 Pro has 4000 milliamps. So this is going to go quite a lot longer, and also it's an LCD screen, so it's going to use a little bit less juice, I believe. Don't quote me on that, I'm not an expert, but I believe that's the case. Like I said, this is not a technical review. This is like which phone feels better for you. But you can read all the reviews in the world, but to me, it's about how tactile a phone is, how user-friendly it is. Now, Samsung at the moment, from what you've probably heard, is like out in front. However, I really don't like the Samsung UI. I much prefer the Honor. Maybe it's because I've had more Honor Huawei phones in the last few years, but the Samsung UI, I don't know, it just looks very childish. Maybe it's just me, I just don't like the feel of it. Whereas the Honor, I prefer it. It's just preference, which one you prefer. So you have to make your minds up there. Both of these at the time of purchase came with a free gift. The Samsung comes with some AKG or AEK headphones, whatever they're called, I can't remember. Google it, you find out. And the Honor 20 came with a smartwatch, the Honor Magic smartwatch. So they both came with gifts. They're both gifts of retail about 150 quid. So again, horses for courses, what appeals to you. Now for me, and I'm going to get down to kind of like the negatives. The Samsung has got so many positives. However, the button layout, I mean, like, this is a deal breaker for me, you know, because I prefer this in so many ways, but there's a deal breaker, and this is what's important to me. It might not be so important to you. What are these buttons doing over here? I mean, I've got quite big hands, I haven't got small hands. What are they doing over there? It's a struggle. And I pick up my phone like this and I want it to switch on. Okay, so this is how I hold my phone. I don't want to pick up the phone and go crawl up the phone to the fingerprint reader up there. And as for the fingerprint reader, well, let's see.
Hi.
No, that's not what I want. Let's turn it off again. That was Bixby. It's just, the fingerprint reader to me is not brilliant at all. It's slow. I mean, look at that. Do it again. That's slow. And that's when it works. I mean, there's quite a few times I have to maneuver my thumb around there and get it to work, but that is slow. Now let's look at the Honor 20 Pro. Okay, it wants to do face unlock. Let's try and not let it do the face unlock. Let's take that off. Go away, all these things going on. I don't want to see any of that off. Because I'm using the wrong button. There's trouble with picking up two phones, so look at that. Big difference. It's like almost instant, and I haven't had a problem with it reading my finger. Look where the buttons are. I pick my phone up, it's there. Now, this to me is a massive deal. I don't want to be picking up my phone thinking, oh, yeah, let's move it, let's do this, let's get it, and then let's get it to work. What was Samsung thinking? Again, horses for courses. I haven't got small hands, I've got big hands, but the button layout on this phone is a deal breaker for me. It's the fingerprint sensor. It's not quick, it's slow. Look, how slow is that? How many minutes in a day am I going to lose? Really? Amazing. It's supposed to be a flagship phone. How slow is that? Deal breaker. Both got hole punch technology. As you can see, I really like this phone, but I couldn't use it as a daily phone. I couldn't put up with it. I like the size of it, the sound quality, the screen looks nice, but the button layout to me is atrocious. The fingerprint sensor is atrocious. Nah. So, I really think, from my perspective, like I said, it's not a technical review. This is just like, how does the phone feel to you in your hand? If you're like me and you kind of like want to have a phone that feels good, it's not a ball ache to use, that works, the Honor 20 Pro, I mean, look at it, the difference in speed. The Honor 20 Pro is winning hands down. There's not really much more I can add to it. I mean, it's a lovely looking phone. Yeah, it's a bit weighty. It's a shame it's got the weight to it that the Samsung doesn't have, but it's a bigger screen. I don't know, you have to make your own minds up. But I hope this video has helped you, because I had to purchase two phones, as you can see, to make my decision. I was intrigued by the S10e. It kind of ticked a lot of boxes. But the button layout, the fingerprint sensor, deal breaker. There's no getting away from it. I couldn't learn to live with it. I don't want to learn to live with it. Samsung, I'm sorry, but your phone, your buttons, I think somebody in your development department must be having a brain fart at some point, because to me, that's atrocious. So if this video helped you at all, I'd be much appreciated if you would sub. I'm looking to build the channel up, and if you'd like to see further comment, please leave further reviews, leave a comment on something you might be interested in. I'm open to ideas. I'm happy to let suggestions drive the channel in the direction, because yeah, I'm kind of stuck for ideas what to review. I generally review what I buy and I like, but to me, this phone is a really good buy. Instead, you get a smartwatch with it. I think that offer's now finished. You can no longer get it, but at the time it was good. Yeah. Anyway, like I said, if you liked the video, feel free to leave a comment. Turn on notifications, and please feel free to sub. Thank you for watching, and thank you for your time.